Hi guys, today we're going to make an old spooky house drawing at night. We're going to use black paper to draw on. First, we're going to use regular pencil to sketch out our house drawing. Then we'll use white bottled glue to trace the entire drawing. We'll let the glue dry. Once it's dry, you can actually see the shininess of the glue on the paper. And you can even touch it and feel its raised parts. Finally, we'll color with colored pencils to make it extra creepy. Let's get started. These are the supplies you will need today. A 9 by 12 inch piece of black construction paper, bottle of white glue, pencil, colored pencils. All right, first we're going to start drawing our house on the black paper. You guys can use regular pencil to draw this part. I'm going to use white colored pencil so it shows up better on the camera. So here we go. We're going to copy this drawing on the left. So first, I started by drawing 2 vertical lines like a number 11 for the sides of the house. Okay, then I'm going to close that shape to make a rectangle. All right. The roof is the shape of a trapezoid, so I'm going to extend this line on top of the rectangle and extend this one to the right a little bit. Then I'm going to make a diagonal line coming up, slanted line coming up this way towards the center, and then I'm going to close the shape like that. See? We have a chimney here. So let's draw the chimney. That's on the side of the house. So let's start down here. We're just going to make a vertical line coming up. It's going to go behind this corner of the roof. That's called overlapping. I'm going to bring it up, up, up to about here. And then close that skinny rectangle shape. And then I drew some lines like this to represent bricks. Some horizontal lines. You can get as detailed as you'd like. To make them look more like bricks, you can make a pattern. You can make like a number 1 here, skip this, make a number 1 here, skip, number 1. You can't see it right there. So make a 1 here, skip 1, make a 1. That'll make it look more like the bricks, if you want. Okay, let's add some windows. So up here in the attic, I have a circular window. So I'm going to draw an oval shape or a circle. Okay, you make 2 lines for that if you want. Make it like framed. And then I make a plus inside of it for the frame. You'll notice I have a little like cover right there, like the roof comes out towards us. So I make an upside down V here. I'm going to double it, 2 letter V's. Okay, make a line on the bottom. And then I made some shingles. I just made kind of some squiggles here, so you go like this, like a letter W all the way across. And you do it again. It almost looks like waves on an ocean. You can make your roof, the shingles, however you like. Okay, that's one easy way to do it. Okay, let's add some more windows down here below. I have some square windows, so you can make an L like that, and then make an upside down L here to close it. You can make one inside that to make the frame. And then we make a plus for the inside part. So that's one way to do it. I added more of a frame on this one. Thought it would look better. So an L, upside down L, repeat it inside. I did one down here. This one's more of a rectangle. And it's okay if it's not perfect. This is supposed to be an old spooky house, so it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, let's make a door. So I make an 11. Okay, close the top of the shape, the horizontal line, We need a doorknob, so I made a circle. And then I made a little window inside of that door. And then I'm gonna make another 11 here to make the door frame. All right, there we go. Okay, other things that I added to the drawing on the left is a fence. So we're gonna add a fence right here. So for each of these slats of the fence, I made a skinny, really tall 11. And then at the top, I made an upside down letter V. Okay, so skinny 11, at the top, upside down V. Skinny 11, upside down V. You can fit as many as you want. And then I made 2 horizontal lines coming across that hold all those pieces together. Okay. On the right, I did a headstone just to make it look a little creepy. So I made a little rectangle on the bottom here. Then I drew an upside down letter U, upside down U. And then on top, I made a plus. Okay, we're almost done with our drawing. I'm gonna show you how to make a bat. This is one easy way that I like to draw bats. You make a capital M for the pointy ears. Below that, make a letter V. This is gonna be the tail. And then starting at the bottom of this M on the right, I'm gonna make a curved line coming up. On the left, I'm gonna make a curved line going up to the left. And now I have to connect this to the tail, so I'm going to make kind of like a rainbow curved line like that, almost like a lowercase m. I usually do 3. 1, 2, 3. And there you go, there's your bat. And then behind the chimney, I have a moon kind of peeking out, full moon, so I made like a backwards letter C shape because it's behind the house. And then I added some little circles for craters on the moon. All right. You could add more bats, you can add monsters, but now we're ready to add our glue to the drawing. Now we're going to trace the entire drawing that we just made with white glue, like a thin line of glue over the entire pencil drawing. Try not to get your hand, the palm of your hand, like smudged in the glue. All right, here we go. So let's start. I'm gonna start at the top of the picture and then work my way down. Because if I started at the bottom, then my hand's here and I might rub into the glue. So here we go. So just kind of squeeze just lightly as you're tracing. This is going to make a really cool effect when it dries. All right, so there's the bat. Let's do the shape of the roof. You don't want to squeeze out too much. You don't want the glue to puddle up. Also, when you get this done, you have to hold the paper like you're holding a pizza or a birthday cake. You have to pick it up and hold it like this, flat. Because if you hold it vertically, the glue's gonna drip down. You don't want that. So go put it someplace where it will dry flat, If you're in an art room, you probably have a drying rack somewhere in the room, so put it on the drying rack that you use for letting paintings dry. And then we're gonna come back to this later. Once it's all dry, it's going to dry clear. And then we're gonna use colored pencils to add some color to it. So go ahead and let this dry for a couple hours, maybe overnight. The glue has dried on my house drawing. Now it's time to add some color with colored pencils. First, let's check it out. See, when I turn it at an angle, you can see in the light the shininess of the glue. And when you touch your drawing, you'll be able to feel the raised glue drawing, which is pretty neat. When we color today, all of the colored pencil is gonna go in between the dried glue drawing. It's not gonna stay and stick on the glue. So we're coloring in between. Any colored pencil will work. If you want to make it look like there's a light on inside one of the rooms in the window, first color with white colored pencil. Now you can leave it white if you want. If you want to make it yellow, add the yellow color right on top. We do white first because yellow doesn't show up very well on black paper. So that's one thing you could try out. Maybe there's a light on in the house and no one's been here for a long time. All right. I'm going to use white colored pencil on the moon. And you see, it doesn't go where I have the glue. See, I made that crater with glue. So it's just going to go in between the glue drawing. For the nighttime sky, you could leave the background black. I'm going to add some purple to it to add some color. So I'm going to fast forward the video so you can see it done in quick time. Here we go. Hope you guys had fun making your glue drawing. See you next time.